enter ofri GF when I say all the baron. Then yabo boni na no and pay was Sunrise Sports on West Coast Television. Yes, na fi no jede abesumon wono am etimi nke ya na woni tu am ehwe bi ofema domba park we si eshen me Sam Prince the sports ambassador na na yehwe ya ka bom yedi jumede no jede abesumon wono nemo no we had kai de Francis Ampuma Baruso Sheikh Peterson wono betima ahwe na fi no wabwa by way of production on a J Kobna what in some would you crata do what I am sma na eba oil machine nature no ton mo pimpin no de man kama yes I don't pay bia o bet no mo pimpia e ma jumid no badro a champion drew and afi Madam Christabel na em the way ya lightning yes you need ma do wo say na Madam Christabel ni juma and no I want and I wo say na wa say na sin em jumid no jede abesumon wonom no enti Debra me kan wonom de mara ena oti wonom ye kai de say erema na ahye na wonua bi so nensa akebi na wai kama comment ebetime de room na fi likes no betime ahye na wai kama on Facebook hanom no to them we turn West Coast Television room that is YouTuber ono West Coast GH TikTok West Coast Television on page ne do no remember one like comment na share na enema ntum share na onkoi wono me yanko se bo no meshe na film ni wewrem ntempa na yekope mu ewa monone yeba na afi Sam Prince ono so wetima hwe no onye ne wrem ewe fie na efisam no so etima hwe na wakokama kama nchodro yenhwe na ntempa na yembo wrem quickly na wo that is amonone na yenhwe amonone nsam ye sha se dia mamenu ko po mo dia me ken yam yatuma Friday ena ewrem ewo the English Premier League no ma wetima hwe na afi no wa hye ase ewo na we ena the transfer market no wetima hwe na afi what na for na this particular time around no teams no wetima hwe we si akan ewo the English Premier League no transfer market no what they that is the most valuable squad and a starting 11 what the upper na we to go ewo na erema mbocho boku na wo fe na Arsenal na one and what in can no na eka players what rem what start game what am Arsenal and one and one bono no kosi papa Manchester City today beat Liverpool na today Barca Chelsea today na and Newcastle United today no Manchester United today sia in son Tottenham Hotspur Aston Villa na watch and nkron Crystal Palace Brighton today do one mti na the top 10 na ochato onum kra na Asia starting 11 on one bono from kakra no na boku of Burnley on what a 20th position na Asia one value no na 129 million euros on sika that is market value na on so onye ansem ketua yes na fe no jere asumon wonu mti erema dem na ote from the transfer market abapa na betu go wonu yempo mu FC Barcelona na one answer na Barca ekwe Barca won koma na ye ka Barca legendary jersey number 5 na answer wonu after the exit of Carlos Puyol the Spanish international but jersey number 5 no ekwe Sergio Roberto boy na say na Sergio Roberto so and over last season Enema Inigo Martinez na anope no enkra yeti efri Barca wana say the Pau Kubasi de la Masia graduate bueno nebeti ma na wa don the jersey number 5 na ma poko no fan FC Barcelona no latest development ofri Barca wana say and wana kache wa babe to go no inti ono so na enkrofo anum drepa je shone da basum Mario Bewa Balotelli na abranti ne kwedi nkomo Balotelli chilema on osani na no o started as a footballer na neni di match pobo kunechi ye papa no neni som na ne jaye so do beti match na fe no wonya akwanya na siakan ere boboko na ofen Real Madrid awon na at the age of 34 Mario Bewa Balotelli echirema still now no kwando onya Madrid boboku no bobo also da one do adaye so oda one so Madrid enwo daye no betima hwe wonya konya no na wetini mo asiakan e de ama Madrid boboku no ono ensema Mario Bewa Balotelli according to Gazzetta Italia what the men some no what abetuba no one ma ono so latest offer Mario Bewa Balotelli na said ba ina pay West Coast Television yes na fe yere abesumon one officially no mami tim do men fama de eneta na Eremo Poboko na wafen Atletico de Madrid one ase Giacomo Raspadori abrante no Eremo kama na wan Oliver no betini juma ade ama Atiko na Poboko no wonom na emunde boy no masa obe no esresro dama enti Diego Pablo Simeone Lucho nsa akara boy no one emol bejire na etiama Poboko ofen Atletico de Madrid no so edia waba na afi no Wabe kansa one yes president nyami adoma starting off this particular season or this particular weekend or Raspadori ebeti mashono we jinem no we saka Wando Metropolitano adama Atiko na Poboko one man no so latest wapa na wabe kansa one na yonko poemo Paris Saint-Germain one answer na yonrem Gion Ligi Donnarumma Gigi Donnarumma Remo that is Donnarumma no na say Mpocho Anita, Yana Paris Saint-Germain, what a squad for all the Super Cup. Over to go between that is Tottenham Hotspur and Paris Saint-Germain, what the Becansa one. Now, Mpocho squad Ebeno, not John Ligi Donnarumma, goalkeeper Nidin and Camo one, Lucas Chevalier, and Nancy Wako Fanono, Abrante Nidin Ebetogua. Now, wait, and a boy watch them are very much disappointed here. Even if Sewa Krapore Obe Friboko often Paris Saint-Germain, Nanko or expert today, this particular squad Obe Siaka in the Spanish and the UEFA Super Cup no Nankono Abrantia, Wafen Donnarumma no, Ebe Jenny team no, na Sewambani Demetia, no, hey, that is Paris Saint-Germain no, wait to one win your papa, now one no, on that note no, but to a rim boy now says, clubs no, one start will push for any sign and come on church, now record the latest no, Newcastle United, Galatasaray, Chelsea, men of Manchester United in our clubs are when any D, John Niki Donnarumma, when they chill our man, also in crack, or free France Abba, never to go our man, and a pay na feye abesuwon no kama on kono akaya sem ketua na Eremo Tottenham Hotspur one answer Eremo boya wo fe ne ebreche eze no odiri juma na ma Crystal Palace Boko no abrante no na nkeye na yinim da Arsenal Boko no na one no twetwe nkomo one de ebreche eze eberem eja Boko na wafero that is Arsenal na latest development in Echirema Master Daniel Levy this time around neni abriye papa na one my uncle na wakoya semketo according to reporter of Free England eleba anopeno na Echirema ebereche eze no ebetima hwe na fewerem na odama Tottenham Boko no bram komocheche na ya ashase na rekodo warma no enkra no so ofodeba ene anopeno on West Coast Television yes na fe yara basumon wanum kama onya sem keto afe no jem ko erenim wano nyemfa ensem ne bebrena dia wano no jemfa ntugwa emfama wanum dia ebremu Liona yes Lyon player no feno anapama rather player often Giovanni Lioni abrante no ana Liverpool was demra nyama loko no o chado walking tin wano wode ni chirem Palma no fe Giovanni Lioni wa kwekwe di no nkomo wano na latest no echirema Palma Boboko no wate da mepe ana wote bri sikoso mbo 40 million euros wade to abrante no do wade de masa je na afe no ai crowd nkote dia tua na yemfa abrante no emfa ma wade ma no so latest wa babe to go wade mteremu that is Palma and afe no Liverpool enkomo twitiri ma dia wako ekowie wade no on enkra ofu adrepa no so ye hwene da dano wade na Alan Shearer Premier League legend na fe no sina kan Edma Newcastle Boboko no wano Ebrem Alan Shearer na so ya papa na kwakwa twenkomo na Alan Shearer echirema pa dia otwa yepa na Newcastle Boboko no woti mo ahwe for what na for na boya wo fe no that is abrante often Alexandra Isak no woti mo ahwe na afe no wode nkomochichi Ebrem na boy no wo solve the issue with Boboko na wo fe no that is Newcastle wano na ose ehwa Newcastle Tonic Callum Wilson with the start of the season and summer transfer window and Newcastle no what on Callum Wilson na afe so Alexandra Isak asaba button e dia no twade wo your replacement onu nti na wa ma ntinu mu ayetin a wonu no na onu susuye pa de Newcastle no enya 2 players 2 strikers ema wewrem ansan wa ma ho kwan na Alexander Isak no on fere ni nchire mo bebe fofo ono so che wa pa be to gwa yenim de Liverpool was one pa ba plan wala do ba she na afi Isak no one sign a boy e wan ma no nkoma no so be to gwa e wan ma anope West Coast Television on Sunrise Sports nya channel ba so no na ewrem Chelsea wana so kopo mu kopam Christopher Nkunku abranche no nkoma apa abekejwa wono no so onya sem ketwa Christopher Nkunku na mpocho IP Leipzig no boko no one po April Chelsea wana so na waka kire that is Christopher Nkunku de masa ankobeya shena wrem wono London na yepa na yabefa wono na wase masa boy no onya kwadia na nkobeti mu ahwe na wakoko sinakan na dia maboko ofen IP Leipzig ko send wono na ofiri di wrem Chelsea na we na wase se London no ebeti mu ahwe na wa possible no o chale IP Leipzig no oba no boy no ni sikasem salary na dina wo be cover na one ma ono so nkra ofri boy na so wa bana fe wa betu wa one ma anope je chena fe abasumon wono je ntiaro na fe yenko nene yenko poemu Manchester, the city of Manchester wana aso na yenremu that is Merseyside so yenko poemu Everton wacho editor na Everton na fe Man City no atwenu tumi hwe na fe no okopem group wana mje boy ofen Jack Grealish boy ni remo na fama Everton boko no na editor boy no etumi hwe na konsinsane contract no kama atima boko wafen Manchester na so Everton boko na no yan sem keto ye London na branch no odi one of mayati the obligation na so option to buy na option to buy no na chele ma boko ofen Everton no so obane da won to branch na won nka so obedi sigina season ni kone we ya the wajitum ana won koja tum na branch ne betina 50 million no euros on sika that is boko ofen Everton betimetua na for boy permanently no so nkra wa ba betu go no afi entiado na yemfa dia on so yemfa mo dia yekopo mu maka ko akrata mu na maka eden sama betu go anita ne betim do mo da Rodrigo Goyes no o snaka Arma Martin branch no sisi Manchester City wash a place no kwa no worko sisi Jack Grealish ono ko ya tete so the place ni bebre na ebe free one na way na boko no for Man City Josep Guardiola ordinary coach remu Martin na afi no on boko offer Madrid achochum komo na boya wa fer Rodrigo Goyes no one sign 100 million euros on a sika Man City mobeti match wetua whether for boy na man no jawapa na betu go mi remu ne nkopoemo Cristiano Ronaldo branch na so ye eneda branch no ko share ring na on yasem ketua every man ana abayo aso no abayo kama Gini Rodriguez yes Georgia mamini sisi ade awanu aso twintwane editor every one man can be ashemeti ani you may kiss your bride will you marry me or say yes will you be my darling or say yes will I be your husband yes for better for worse and also say yes no na yes no ma koye kama ono that is who screens no do want me to ring no kama buy one sapa
diamond
yes yes sika ye de awase ye de awa ye de sika sika ye de slaware dem en otiti erema dem en oti want mo Cristiano Ronaldo for now no engage want mo also oyasem keto oni Georgina Rodriguez ebe shenu we na enema etima hwe na wakọ kama na way na bayo no chirema onu no de biara da no ono ojitum no ni Cristiano Ronaldo betina no de yes besa ondo ye do yanko ye ni na bibia intimi hwe na antiaro wan ma yoko poemo boya no fere Davis Afonso Davis na say boy no after nga okopra one no seji ewrem 5 months ni bo ne na no ma ote a ne na nkrumani mu no de wa kwakoye no ne chere footballers no brey papa ne mo ma branchen kakra wa return to the pitch running no egudu record kakra Alfonso Davis ne betima hwe na afenu with the meantime no we rem ediama oboko ofen madrida no so jawaba no abeka soy Bayern Raja na afenu we tim rem na enema akoye no so bonoma yehwe na fere abesmo won yantialo na yanko poemu Manchester United target Carlos Baleba Abrante na no sna kan Edma Brighton and Hove Albion oboko no yes on your screens Carlos Baleba what's Manchester United for boy ni kacha na masa anya for now no anyway you rema Champions League game obi in fact yam Champions League or to that eleba and then boy na ka yes at Manchester United no even with that Champions League no team Manchester United at the first break at the quite a player plus cash boko fan or Brighton na rejected the miscan one no and crack up to go na Manchester United be so akọ now a question come church no as one man no dia free Brighton no over boy na for Manchester United Carlos Baleba na one say about to go na one man anope je na Sunrise Sports ne timi a hwe na da be so one no na yes share comment na feel like na bibia nko yerem na yenko Alvaro Morata boy na say na Morata obetogwa ngerem Morata na boy na say obepem komo we ko dirijuma aja waboko na ofen komo set fabricas any team one no fana no je betim a consider branch no ndo player madam that is boko na ofen koma no so onye asem ketwa na erem awarma nyame adama energy na boy na be touch down no Italy na wa join that is komo na enyama etima she no kama one man right after the boy no only free AC Milan now for we Galatasaray on no rem amasel Fabregas squad and a team often come on now ko di nijuma one man also enkra o free Alvaro Morata now say mo ba beto gwa one man anope je na fe no je de abesumon na bibia so etima kama Fedi Valverde Jenko poemo no Madrid Medford na say eremu Federico Valverde na say boy na kwako prao yes na we ana ye kan team no ye na mo de gamer to go between Madrid and afeno WSG Tiro no Abrante no nketime gina mu esiaka era Madrid boko no na afeso no Madrid else kwande starting of this particular La Liga over the weekend Madrid gamer one Osasuna bobono Fedi Valverde ebetima share na fe wesiaka one man also onko na wakoya semketwa wonom enti ono na enkrofi boko fan Madrid wana say ababe to go odro yen the last one afi no yen fancy wonom yen san efom na bibia so intimi share nko kama wonom dia comment like share na wono na ono so rema ye poemu boko wa fe no that is Arsenal and Sevilla one answer the room Sevilla one answer Loic Badi Abrante no botima share na fe no eneni achiremo boboko wa fe no that is Bayern Leverkusen now akọ meko dinijuma diama boboko na fe no Bayern for Leverkusen the German Bundesliga na enema metim ashare na wakoye personal terms na agreed enema so egudo akọ na kwem kama one na maboko fe Bayern for Leverkusen to Loic Badi eberem diama that is Boko feno Bayern for Leverkusen from Sevilla and so nkra wa banabe to gwa one minterem one ma ono nanye asem ketona Barca feminine one answer no the rema abayo so no Jana Fernandez Jana Fernandez or Sacrista beye papa one na gano we free Barca team no yes oko na one Barca team no waka 17 first team players onam sika 70 nti Richard Bentum we team no sika sam no wa twia mo yeye sisia no mesiama no ene wo ja wona mo akoda man mesiama so de ja wona enumide we wona brabo no kokoye mde oye nti remember basa dem not asema aba betu gwa Chelsea go fa no
what can someone neja next season Champions League
cause you know Mr. Mad won ya amuto
I need whisker see what me ato
and the sika ye na anas de eja wonder won ko ban sika sem eja wonder won kwasa na wo ya kofa yimi bi aba nti Jana Fernandez fe
Basa funa woniska
and I wish na ujana mo
Basa funa ngase woniska
dia ati won na and mo shena me dia won den sem bi dey si mabi fi land kama me play no wa land kama Sam Prince ono so re na fi no we communities Wabagana ha Pragia obofo trotro obofo taxis obofo moto ofuni na oni de room Ghana Premier League no na Ghanaian players no so wana say na latest no oda bitu ga Sam
honorable
na GF na what's the congress na ba se
congress ni what's the what media bi anko ho nti akwa asesebe
nti assemble work bi ona wol ka fa
wa work am na asem we wi a oba meti for na ase ati nti only asemo
somebody enchiado any enchiado.
Yes, indeed. West Coast TV in our field when you are a good or share kama to them I don't back and like and share na PPA ono rutum akon kan kama na mo pocho to them amakeno say adwuma ku bi na epede ya bo dwuma no no dewu ya dem ma pocho afo ani fechem West Coast na field no ibotumi a share na abon odewu ye de am oy outdoor I4 in area epede ya ba share na live coverage ni yetumi yafa ni yadema wa yeboshe ni yade daminsia video ni na no yade amo kama oye birthday pictures na pede echa mpocho screenshot as shooting na pede shooter ni na no on West Coast ye ni na ewo kama ewo nti for when fetchim West Coast ADB abrosan no soro na afi ni advert bibia no yentumi yenhwe ni twama so ye video poni yemba ye wo adwuma ni mu ni yemfa mba to West Coast TV on Facebook na yen bibia live ibibia no advert no bibia yetumi yehwe ne ye ne kama ewa ma bibia ya dra na akwem kama odro yensha se ne yemfa nsam no yemfa mbosumetiefo kama ewa na bibia enye na yes Elisha also na other screen enida mitumi share na me confirm me the mouth the abranchen AG or J na abranchen botuma share no I captain obeli the team no for this particular season 2025-2026 season no abranchen no ebotumu ahwe no I captain or the team ni na bibia etum I kama yentuado ni yemfa nsam ne be yemfa nkan wo dia yes abranchen or the screen do no achoba Nigeria ni chenche pa abranchen ni sinakan or them ayas popo na mpocho season long loan deal in a way to ahwe na wenya or the Israel staff abranchen erko na we kwesina kan di ama won na mpocho or obligation to buy interbrand no na modern bottom hye no konka no so eni a Israel staff be jinado na wa sign abranch no na abranch no aba be shem kama or the ama won ono so free abranch no na aka che all ba yantwado ni yemfa nsem ne be Alhaji Grusa onini abranch na atutu video abuna keto kreku ene da me de botu gwa da papa no se de ono onfa no de impo the Alhaji another ket emani team ne qualify to that is the Premier League ono why ready them obebe bia obosom nemum no kwal na no be gina odi aman os the ket na gasampo no onim ma olika na orika or the Ghana for second that is all the post for the third time no the upper ket only do 10 years simple still ket besa na san foma ono so Alhaji Grusa ne de awetu mwashe no odi atugwa odi amen kama ono so mo she na med amo Evans Adote coach another technical manager Edemadas Media Man Sporting Club na mo pocho enida na medebo tugwa medemo de abranchel papa no ansha no ordinary akwa chire ya obo kwa no wo for the Pasaka Holy Stars na branch and eriko na wakwa di nkomo twetwe egodo record kama Evans Adote former coach Odema Media Man Sporting Club na fi technical director Odema one papa no ansha na ordinary akwa chip that is Premier League side wo from Pasaka Holy Stars na oloko na wakwa di ni juma ono si egodo ya de ne wonsam ya de ready to go West Coast na bipia etum ahye ne wa kama ewa ono so onya asem keta yes indeed abrantie we no ya fa no Ernest Opoku na mpoche Ernest Opoku esina kan ode ma ezi akma e the Netherlands League nimo na mpoche abrantie no aka baboy e the actual club na our abrantie no ode ne fa we ready to go ne unda ni se no bemen si de nemo no ni se na nani ba ode ni jesle papa e wo nemo no abrantie etum ahye na we free club ni kama kwa na ono so mo hwe na meeting da me nsam ni na me amo ewa onya sem kotua na dream training in our prime channel ono da me isu no etumi shase etum da arawopa wa bo club na achel ewa embraso do tumi hwe no ochene free club ni mo na ye tuado ya de mo kama ewa ye ntuado ni yemfa nsam na be yemfa nka o ma odia yes ga ka top 4 in our first chance no aba to go kama ewu bibia kle 20th August 2025 exactly 3 p.m. in a game no able to watch and watch as we bra kotoko in a baby ni Golden Star na da be match nkofu an interest wo papa o sare kotoko le kwa CAF Confederation in afin baby ni na le kwa the CAF Champions League to be test one and sana we real baby kama name on the 20th na me pocha heart to folk in afin popo fan Heart of Lions and so about 6 o'clock in a game no 6 p.m. in a game about to go on now feeling 22nd or a baby any Golden Stars in a feeling Heart to folk in a Heart of Lions in a feeling Kumasi Asante Kodako about what the mouse na baby any Golden Stars on the 24th no one Heart of Lions but one half Kotoko in a Heart to folk no so ebe debut on so about to go on so yeshe ni ade da men samano yadi aba some ema pipia aya kama enti esha day eno botum washe na wakwa as far as ga ka top 4 no kwase na mpoche tefo na afia shefo a warishen yenshe standing in Wobili in other screen the kama na match na woboro South Africa na match na shebia eno ya sro pa anya sem ketwa mo pocho defenders we no wako committee mistakes ibu na what share standing with million na kuma about so one branch budo waso mo show ya wo born also standing with million Nigeria goalkeeper no na samana na peno ya shene ya ka ewa also onya sem keto kwa yantu ado ni amfa samana yamfa boss mo dia samana yes a branch we no any da me betim do me the mother branch no ebuni ketema ordinary akwache team fufula oloko na wakwa akwesi akano abrante no that is 17 years of age and away the ewa ono oloko Mark Addo and ono so no one said in America from Inter Milan abrante area press the progresses na wakwa ball na ona bibia kama ewa ono so onya sem ketent abrante no yes akwada kesu na abrante kwa question no we say can odi amawan ewa ono so mo she na me de men nsam no me de apa somo yantu ado ne yamfa nsam ne be yamfa nkawo ne yamfa mo kama abrante we no oda screen no so ya player o sina kan odi Madas Park Academy na abrante no etuma ahye ne wanso ne kukusaka oremo Heart to folk abrante ne wo enorko na wa akwa ball odi amawan ewa ono so onya city Heart to folk new signing obotu ahye na this particular season no wa to go another new additional what they can set up no and other screen the kama eltuma ashe na ashe ewa kama ewa no a branch no yes 3-year contract and our branch sign ewa na pipia eltuma ashe na wa kama ewa yes yantu ade from Park Academy new captain no and other screen the kama ewa na yeshe na yetintim do yede amo ewa Park Academy I wanna join the branch we no able to mashe na we lead the team na kama ama pipia akwankan ewa ono so mo she na metim do na Nations FC in a way to mashe na wa sign a branch oya Ivan Safo from Park Academy a branch no ereko na we to mashe na wa ko Bono Martin or the ama until after 3-year deal no a branch of friend oya that is Ivan Safo no eberem e Nations FC na wa akọ area amount kama ewa ono so mo hwe na meeting the man amount na 31st ordinary season congress no able to wa hwe na wa togwa Ghana Center of Excellence pram ewa in a meeting no togwa ewa exactly 12:30 in anyama able to wa buenu na ono in ampocho mo arbende waka wa de ache media ne de mponcho 119 oyankoma yankasa yerikwa akodi afa ya wona afi clubs no wona mpocho kawa oya keto kreku na nkofu GFA wadi division 1 clubs no mpocho oya 30,000 oya sikebia and other one was painful ashe ne we dem call the dey through before the end the obotum ashe ne we rem meeting ni mu chechenche na pipia etum akonkat wona so mbo she on West Coast TV. Yeah, the Abba Bosmo, Emma Bibia, I come on Sunrise, Sports, na Bibia, and so Ericon can't ewa, more Shanamani Daman Samano, made the Abba Bosmo into a rema, damn and not ewa, and painful. I would like the media, no, I feel no journalist in our man, and we rim ewa the Bibia, etum ashe, now I come ewa, na Adam, more other screen or na, Bibia, I come ewa pocho, a rim ewa tafua, them and the park no good will see no way BPR kama we to the glass no I kama on so division 1 we botum wa hwe na retum na wogodo we see one park no kama to them enter we see woni bimpo na we see no ebinom why ready pa na we be see na BPR etum ahye na why kama enti jam and oti say yanhwe ni amfa kol ebienbi yamfa kan yamfa modia dem enoti Adam rim that is a manner ono or manner war friend Zambia another Tanzania club war friend Zanzibar bu agona adiala na Tanzania a crew friend Zanzibar no club on also friend Zanzibar FC na CAF approve one stadium and the stadium near fear papa or the kwan kama on the park no bibia akono CAF approve they want to share na one home game ono so more share na meeting do me the Amo stadium no Paka stadium na e did not order no no on to wa share na wa one matches ono so more share na me da men 70 na me the apa boss more officially CAF ultimation will approve Accra Sports Stadium as the venue of the Ghana, that is Kotoko near Afino, how to foot that is Bebiani Golden Stars, that is the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederation Cup, one share, now one home matches, ewo Accra Sports Stadium, and I remember my comedy, if he's 17, media say, dinner the Sun Prince, the sports ambassador.
All right, Sam Prince, the sports ambassador, and on Urimu, the Ifisem no, or the best me and na Yemko or Facebook, na Yemko share, that is comment to crowd baby to go from David Odro, the Virgin Boy. Yes, also Ronaldo all the way. Not today, Nini Ajamo Ronaldo, Papa, Ronaldo is a married man. A married man. Inti also David Odro did your ultimate on a special good morning and confirm on Mr. David Odro. The ultimation afino a monitor should not be beating my kama and a brebe me on Emma did the Sunrise Post. Yedi abesomeone yedi nara yedi aba nevi ye. Ete Sam Prince nenka the onion rim. That is if you seven to team share over kama Bella Gucci and also say Hala Madrid no chere Madrid no this season no ye film ni na no Bella Gucci one of him the Madrid be ko ye nti ono so sisi and drop here to mo Madam Bella special greetings enkoma wa so papa wono nti some prince dem an American otum hwe no nyewre mo Francis Ampoma Barusu Sheikh Barusu or say a friend as Sheikh ni de mo ye free for so do otum hwe otintim sem no dugun krata do e de ensoma that is papa o fe Jacob na so e boy emedi jumedi no ye de best one wono na afi so erema machines nature no champion odro champion odro the beef man the agenda man agenda tea
I'm rich in the rich baho
or the crystal
I'm rich in the rich baho
Madam Crystal yes light in no yede kaba ever yedi juwe bezo na Mr. Richard Bentu me edin me am abo yes otimi share no boy up next on your screens head segment between national about akemu tina tinsem f wapon mu nsem na bibia nkoyi nyame adoma ewiabre ye besan si hia goodbye for now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm some about I'm from about West Coast TV so. No one your bad in the Yaka Valley. Yan was zibuno. In any more ya call wire. And then the first time more yes to a minty. Rebella say your colors on na fa. I was zibuno ni ya fair brebe. Ni you where dia. And that can't get say manu de bokra menti. Yaka in the Yaka Valley. Dear moya kaya. Owuro mo manu yele me ye yakoye Kenya menti na in the Yaka Valley. Typhoid fever wo. Abieka izake ka typhoid fever melamna. Akraso kake ede enteric fever. Na bofakanka it's a serious bacterial infection that is a major public health concern in many parts of the world, and then it happens especially in areas with poor sanitation and lack of clean water. Sadala kana se unzroma no ko nu anzel kama tura kwa ibiko bebe ba kranya typhoid fever na mnade hwano zo typhoid fever idua eba typhoid fever sa kranya wo contaminated food and water nzuro ne aliyemo moaba baby lunumone sakranya typhoid fever wo onumo ye poor sanitation ebi okane a elkamo ituwura ituikwa screen izo a akonke owababela kene ye freke salmonella typhi me ye fa typhoid fever ifa ba menti ozo mwaba ma wo screen is me ye fa typhoid fever eba the kuma is fiber unsafe drinking water ebi okani a nzuro me le yaria medani sabie no bura ne no yezeka mano na mfomi sa kon wozo nzure ya make sure ka kon won mo ansana wano ankoso improper food handling sabi wakan mo yare ma tobie na se ele typhoid fever ba anze the career of typhoid fever sai manya akranya typhoid fever ye close contact se bi okane a abi what typhoid fever na se atafa won afam vamia idaso e cry ma moma ni bieni anya typhoid fever be na mnade hwane ye aduanu akonke de be me ye Kenya typhoid fever. Se typhoid fever so ya jojula na yaga. Owaba mom hanka ba feke salmonella typhi. Se ibawuni mpaduanu a idi dapeno kopo me dapene asa. Ansa na ya hye toka idan hu ari ma wanke. Ozo wure ne ebi owo wunu. Na debe more ikoma akonweka ye Kenya typhoid fever. Okomelibom ne di prolonged fever. Ya kan prolonged fever. Onwo doche onwo ye shire nko ofa osaka nwa kwa nko ye shire pa ankoso headache wutita puko na idike bia ipuko ojiki ni yaki bofa ka nke persistent ipuko wu etwodo azro ezezebe ya ankoso akonke aye bete bofa ka nke week aye bete ze meso e ma anwenke aye Kenya typhoid fever ye bi so wakani anya abdominal pain and there can care akadia kawo wayade onumozes bepa meso kra wonke anya typhoid fever yeah but can changes in your bowel habits if you okani a e wokani sa ukunu twonwa anze sa ma ukunu timi mo tin kra ma wonke our typhoid fever ebi so wakani a loss of appetite umuonu pa yonfe ke akeriale na mnade hwane ye duonu a yekowo yan ba no nyanya ne typhoid fever ya kama mahane hwane mo edu azo e bake contaminated food and water ne okay irregular ye dayan zo ke ansa na mo ye ke yare ye keri ne yekowo wo ye san cronje ansa na ya ba ye sa yazo arienu yeri na typhoid fever sa Kenya ya brofo kanke fico oral se njaznya be kochina bie ya jame yakizua ekra imawunya typhoid fever momeka ya ankoso se abiewo typhoid fever na se ya jasa be ife kwa alkamwe no ke anka oke ife kwa na se njaznya kochina azubachina wari yazo adia imawunya typhoid fever be menti awo sanwo thoroughly but for kanka thoroughly awo sanwo crunchy ankoso sabali ari akra wonke ari ene iyeshime ari ene awo modene ama iyari akono ansana wari ya ankoso se awakania mama tudu owura kwa anakamo eben wujare so to wura kogwa my ho anzijeke ansana wadu wagwa na yakazi yakadende yakavale complications se as a typhoid fever momekan sanya na se watu no anamonen de akọ hospital ya manade yakavale kawrawa mary bomb ne blofra kanke intestinal perforation se yaka intestinal perforation ya melake wa ukunu ayane moaba bedidi nku beku bedidi ayanwo ma nieni mewo waye nu ne ikura ipuko epende ukunu it is very serious menti say if care is not taken near say ikura ide unwanu wo usano ankoso complication kuma kazakenya le gastrointestinal hemorrhage say gastrointestinal hemorrhage ya ukunu akwamwan emma is no touchma no touchma ahama bawno abawon ke moja ba she toke itu wo ukunu mo wanyin lonwe ye wo de bebom ye feke encephalopathy abieke zaka na encephalopathy melamina is a severe brain disease that can cause confusion, delirium and other neurological symptoms. Ede angbala mo ekanwo wadwunu no e wokane ane ma ayeke aye basa utinu adeno me ye freke encephalopathy asanya typhoid fever na watu na mone akwa hospital ma beshe treatment to a sakranya ozo de ma meka ye akwasu kanya pneumonia yezi pneumonia me edi angbala bomo isi wo lungs enwo se moaba bobo unu beche wa aboromo watu na monia moso bakrabakose infection awo wo lungs enwo ankoso sakranya myocarditis yaka myocarditis ya is an inflammation of the heart muscles one honene ini anymore it can have bonumo ma ahonene ya ahonene so nya typhoid fever na se bakra treatment ya cause rubber ba anya myocarditis ima wa ahonene inflamed meso it is very very serious ankoso se awakano so akranya gallbladder inflammation na yaka gallbladder ididebebomo beni wukini ni de jikin besa adiaria ni onumo wuko na aria yenhwane yaruonmo menti se ima inwu ya fedebebeka cholecystitis se iye inflamed dia so diaria na se onumo buko abawonke abadi yaka ilu a typhoid muaba me yaru numo wakra a treat my konti say manwunya ozo gallbladder infection say na abiekeli zake na eyimu atin say eyeme na samuko aspitia manade abakọhura beka yebọkọ wamia kama me the nurse ni say oba na sa wo ozo problem nya mo nurse ni kọhura ka ye like yekọwa uma efedebebe ke infection control sa ya restrict so ye krake se bafaale ye bozun awdo babrowa akọhura ko wo san kama ansana wariare ke meke ya bacteria say bozun san beka yo na already alcohol no ankoso si ye krake we properly dispose of all bodily fluids. Say every kettle ataluma awura moza manya typhoid be say every kettle ataluma awura otanika ya baka ma abiemekra winya bie nti say ba va ya wo hwanu mo yedu azo yekan kehire na woni ani ya ye zanko ka meka ya meso ilenya bie akoso so ba mhanike ansa na ma kanya typhoid ne ohwanu modu azo akomo laka on ba ye shire menti aba on me ye shire sa ye krana ya gere yazi e ba make sure okay every 2 hours belane si ye check wanwo hyewe ye krase e hwaze a akoso say baizo a iru aka omuanu a ye wonfenti ye for the baby fluid and electrolyte balance say ye kraka unzuro me wo wunu eni mo wunipa duaso I produce bani mu atinde pepepepepepe ke mo ke ya lama kenya o hawbela awo wunu akoso say ye kra ye boawo ye encourage you ke no nzuro bebre ke me ke ya let's stay dehydrated then have o hawo for ya ro akoso un nutritional status say ye kra na ya wa we bi o kene a se woni na atwaju a ya de me di mu ati de carbohydrates nko woni kerisaka oyuwe kerisaka nunuma keri oruo nti say ya boa wo ma wale ne asenzanzanzan na all the nutritional values in ikara wale enu ka meka ya ikowa na ikowo ba ne ikeviri typhoid owure ne meye kan wo e ba zo so atye ka wo abdomen menti say ya boa ye pain management na say awdobo po ya ka ve ka manwa ya hurana ya ye ezo menti na woni mam kan la ke se awudo elkabula ma awo na sa kra unra munu nzanzane ebe ko unra munu a dibomne mama ozo abu awudo aye self treatment bo wakene a e ha adwene bi okene akọ over the counter ko anka hireke oh eyiye me a osan ke me ene lab technician bela wakan make va lab no ne ka va udo be kama bia ni a udo make va kama wen ni azaka o ke fam meso e ba ma kenya o hawo bebre menti woni mam kam ke ho lake nzuro tujuju menti bomodene lake wa huni ni akaye ma ikezipi ma wa huni ni izipi ke make ya owuro ma ya freke typhoid alenya bie na bon hu bane do makava kezi akodu ura akogwa na kra onzo bo kemeke ya typhoid owure ne alenya biye iduro mo enwe yere pa menti woni musical zumade na de be ye wa tutonwa fako hospital bi okanes ma hospital hole ko na ekane ye baka ye hwehwemu bakonwonke sa na de be medeze ye eyewa yakava yeke na answer na nisa yakoye ba yakava trending issues yakava yaka romantic cause na kra West Coast TV mama ozan ko akra sa back na yenwa bo modern la na che ma ho benya bie na era zoro erefro yekiza yeke ya
August 12, 2025, the year of our Lord. 31 minutes after 8 on Coastal Morning on West Coast TV. In Dana Pay, so ye share your bedroom, you know, man, Ghana, the Eddie home command. I pay and fund that say if I'm my sports crew. What bay, what wasn't what my boy, and I was a sports and we one was a brain and the other pay the Mara so and I'm a Mianke or the health tidbits of the brand. She spoke on the issue of typhoid fever. Nti yababo mazene ahye na yedidi ehuni na waboa na yetimi prevent ehun from typhoid fever. So no, it's continuing. Na yebedi nkomo wa ha yabaka akwhwe NPP amanyokru no wachi won hu efi Tamale Central abato obokodo like the by election no concerning Dr. Alhaji Muntala no na owe no because that work by election but nsema worry kind there wonya nko ye bakwa ahoma no do ne ahwe na ya ahwe yensa baka Isa Fusenia the NPP communications director or Western Region Union Basin Komo ewa the Mara so na on cherrybo rem na as a newspaper no na pod yes abra bentum aba cancer the yes home komo a latter part of the show what nine na honorable Samuel Dumson of Sese electoral area yenye be singwa ne din komo as afa Sese electoral area ho Sese ebenaze no recordo ewo Sese no Sese nempuntu teden ebe ne nzama na Sesere ye aka ne second term owo the second term assembly nzama bebre na oreye nti ye bobo mozen na ye din komo ni ado so Sese mo esukor Sese kita okita 9 communities under Sese electoral area. And quickly meeting the Kobe mighty madam wasama na mamba ni abotu yan wofo na yeze newspaper na podo yeze abro ewa ha mo efe no godon down there. Coastal Morning on West Coast TV. I don't pay do in komo ewa. Quickly, I'm on Facebook na menda wanna wash and no menda wanna say Big Pro GH and Isaac Yankee are watching with us. Okay, Prosper, but I say Prosper is watching us all the way from Takwa, Bella Gucci say Ala Madrid. Good morning. Mami Anke, I'm watching you live from Takwa this morning. Odrinfu Ezieku, the divisional chief of Aguna Ahanta, is saying that Bemo Ojuma Baba Mobeye Mela Mezinya Mania Seke Yezasu Ye TV Wake. Hey, my sister, Umwa de Babu Adi Onwuma Vro Baba. At the home pa West Coast TV. Why is been too laughing? Been too. Yes, sir. Ye kundumi in Jenzini. Ladies, yes, okay. Yes, okay. Kundumi in Jenzini. Yes, that's just by the way from Ojunifu. As ye kunana. Yes, seba onda wane wo. Ojoko ba mo ava. Yes, yamni lo na iyo kezire. Meti oyama okay ko. Facebook na koka like na share na comment na ye link komo kan enda wane me ending komo quickly ewa ha ana pay me say mebe ye biara no tu fashion ya menensa na yankopon wo ma bi biara be ye ye fa wa antafo homa ti du ebien ni nchichem awotwe ekwa antafo homa no wo m ye pepepe o se mebe ye biara no se de nyame di diwe nyima bibiara bowie peye odwenfo ezieku yeda ase ende anape wo inshira sama aka ede egu yendo yesoke kundumi njenzene yela wase bebre benya bani quickly ye bobo modene yakwa homa no do na ya hwere yensa baka Isa Fuseni na yen edin komo but just by the way benya bentum working bentum na kedia bentum anape obi ye hala Madrid na kedia
Kobi adome o de
nyamla adome mo ho de ne
na ke team ba bebela ne kemo Itala FC Barcelona
o be say Hala Madrid na baka Hala Madrid mo so say FC Barcelona.
Oh yeah in fact when it comes to Debla Maka ke ban football, and football is a form of entertainment. If you want to be entertained, if you want to enjoy football, you shouldn't look any other team like than FC Barcelona, the Catalan giant. So over the years, we've put a lot of smiles on faces of individuals or football lovers.
Okay.
Growing up, I didn't meet Johan Cruyff, but what I've watched and what I've heard about him, the introduction of total football, then transition to tiki-taka. Football me Abila Z.
Kamo Adibasada.
Abila Kake. Abila ye Madrid. Timbela ye Madrid, but Madrid is Barcelona.
All right, moment. May I say a call a locrate? I say a call more, but Anumane there was an immediate release by the New Patriotic Party.
Okay.
The New Patriotic Party will not take part in the Tamale Central Parliamentary by-elections. The New Patriotic Party has resolved that it would not take part in the Tamale Central Parliamentary by-election. To elect a replacement for the late Alhaji Honorable Dr. Murtala Mohammed, a Member of Parliament MP for the constituency, who was among the 8 who lost their lives in service of the Republic in the helicopter crash that occurred on Wednesday, August 6, 2025. The decision was taken by the party at a National Steering Committee meeting held on Monday, August 11, 2025, at the party headquarters pursuant to Article 10, Clause 10(1) of the party constitution. In arriving at the decision, the party considered many factors, including the circumstances under which the Tamale Central seat has become vacant and the possibility of a further polarization of the country at this critical time. The NPP is of the belief that it would be inhumane and unconscionable to subject the nation to a competitive process in such of a replacement. In summer order from MPP for Wana Kechia was the Abba. Or do you know, consequently, the MPP hereby announces that when the Electoral Commission of Ghana opens nomination for the Tamale Central by-election in line with Article 112, Clause 5 of Ghana's Constitution, the party will, in accord with the national interest, not take part in the contest. Some are saying it's too early. Some are saying that more people now throw in the towel. Where is it on the moral ground? Yes, Shada and Sabaka Isa. Now, you need in common ever and Homanodo. Benjum.
Yeah, Kobe.
What's your take on this one?
Yes, another in Krakeno, the New Patriotic Party, what the Damisemi Abatugwa, the Tamale Central.
Yeah.
About to Obeko the by-election, them a constitution they can say Obani Dama, which are the electoral commission, or the Nyome Guaconim, na a man of swan, ye obi na oye Timim Fono song, duly they will be represented. MPP declare Tayaba, the say a man of swan, and Yadia will be to an amount, and Medemidike. If the Kabe and I can easily pame in Baba and a Buama democracy more practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
fact, there are minimum believe NPP Babagan Dende. Na it time more you more yesu. Ede mermo okay ya june abadona. It is this period me use in solar, okay, you more ye click ma e considerable and ye dieka more. And for the MPP to have released this communique at this point, for me it is the right time more by so that say any of their members be war adjunbeke contest yeah. Nukuni okay, this is the party's decision.
Okay.
So that one you look at the resources bella and you will not take steps more that will make you are willing to occur. And again, others are also saying it is an upfront to democracy because democracy may, at any point that there should be a contest where we come in with varied and different ideas and opinions, and see many not getting the opportunity to choose it. It's not the Baba Boma Buaye Democrat, but let's have this in mind. Okay, it is not only the NPP, the NDC contest election in Ghana.
Sure.
We even have individuals as independent candidates. And if the NPP has pulled out, even though we believe they are the largest opposition party in our country, so the NPP pulling out does not necessarily mean it is an affront to democracy. Individuals who want to contest as independent candidates can still go ahead and contest, as well as other political parties who may also be interested in, they can equally also contest. But for the NPP, this is what they are saying. But not being the largest opposition party, they've seen Kakuma Yudri, it did more several contests, equal wabe. Bekele one more MP Valzro Iwuli.
Sure.
Ede one more okay by bolo city. It should be a time of more bakababa support bakabakama abuswan. Ne party more parliamentarian is in mind. That is why the MPP is not contesting now.
Okay.
Or it's not going to contest war election maker.
So more Baba.
For me, it did the Baba.
Okay.
It did the Baba.
All right. So quickly, me alaulohrate ya bokozi ya track ya saka isa fuseni wa yamezo na enia hwenkomo wake. I think his line has been busy, so other producers are trying to reach out to Isa to see if we can speak to him on the matter concerning NPP's withdrawal from the Tamale Central elections. That's what we are trying to do quickly. Bentum,
Yeah.
They'll go catch a
Kobe, in there when you about the newspaper review, you about do a Jumedezo. Na you hear my people say in one name more back. You share to the Daily Graphic, made the graphic ma Babania. So on the front page of the Daily Graphic, the big story says prophecies are Christian leaders urge caution. We learned that the communicate from the presidency directing all prophecies. Then said the prophet na say the baby ba wanzo. That's a manager, especially when it concerns top government officials here. Fabra presidency na validate na physically and spiritually
na many more okay it's company be ayijima kamaya made the application for PRO for Nyamania.
They want to keep this prophet are also not PRO for Nyamani.
But Sunzumanu jo come it is Sunzumanu jo.
Yeah, so that's what they are saying.
How would they know ke
and Tibom also when you bring it, they also subject to scrutiny. And
as in how, like
so they will also have their own prophets and
are they going to ask God
so that is what is on the front page of the Daily Graphic. But a very sad story here, and it's coming from the Asante man, and it says Asante Hima Nana Kunedu Yadom dies at 98.
Oh, wow.
And the Aramane, formerly the king of the Asante Kingdom, Otunfo Osetutu, was
98
was formerly informed
the
Asante Hima Ella Isabenezo. And that is a sad news coming from Azandra Manwa. And in fact, yesterday I watched a video of how he was informed, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Culture,
traditional play.
And how the women were weeping, wailing, and crying. In fact, but 98
it will be about 98.
And so 1 week's observation is slated on August 21st. And it was the front page of the Daily Graphic. There's one here say forensic testing, Ghana's DNA profiling capability limited. Lab scientists say it working. So no wonder that when we wanted to have the DNA, we went to South Africa.
All right, I think we have Honorable Isa Fuseni on the line. Say good morning, Isa.
Good morning, my brother.
Tumaya wala. This one. Isa, it's been a while since we spoke. How have you been?
I'm doing great, my brother.
We thank God. And we are grateful for you responding on West Coast TV to speak on an issue concerning NPP's, abstinence from the Tamale Central election. Isa, Embra, said the Masemi from the National Executive decision for NPP to take part in the not to take part in the Tamale Central by-election. What was your reaction? Sure.
I think this is the first time minimum Castawa station because when you're from the communication director of the party in the constituency,
okay.
There new TV station, our Ahanta West. Yeah, Mamu, congratulations.
It's a congratulating and I'm a congratulate you. I have not officially congratulated you on your admission to the Gimpa School of Law. It's a congratulations there born home than a Yamin sure. Masum congratulate you on a pay.
Oh, my brother, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
your part, honor your constitution, now your part so constitution, the matumi, and after what the powers at the National Council, the decision by National Council take care because all the second highest decision making body of the party is binding on every party member to accept and follow. Yeah, party paying focus for there. We have a national tragedy.
Okay.
Ghana for Obiana Yahoo. The Yatuma actually eat at the same time. Prominent people with a good heart to serve the nation. Yatuma actually once. The party no equatina for Lana already in the last na ewa Tamale Central no or NDC for there. Na nipa no so aka baby the way ya nchonya there obeden obofi. Nti ma ebetumi aye ama busuafo, e ma ebetumi aye ama Ghana fo. Ma ebetumi aye ede ama NDC party. Omuwa ayo obono mo. Let's say you ever can say omon sankwa you be don't see mutala na name. Na embra what do you call parliament number 7 Taman Central for. Yeah, say you kwa program yes extra resources. You ever call nipa if no kwa ayo and a family no more na yes so ko on na painting ya kunta kwa because they can implement Obandama, Wanyadia, the party no, I decided that we will abstain from the Tamale Central elections.
Okay.
I have concentrated that is where our seat has been lost.
Okay.
So, on never position now, your placement but Tamale Central, your party decided to uncle.
All right. Isa, do not Ribisa there, Western Regional Executive Council, no, were they consulted before this decision was taken? And if yes, what position did you table?
The Western Regional executives were present because the National Councillor, the party regional chairman, the party regional secretary, our party the mono. They go to represent the party at the National Council. And to support take a decision. Every party at every council, every region piano is represented at the National Council meeting.
Okay.
It's now binding on everybody.
Okay. All right. It's a statement in cite or words akesebien. It cited inhumane and unconscionable conditions as a reason for not contesting. So how do you interpret this in the context of Ghanaian politics?
Inhumane, it means that earlier on, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make what do you call it? Let me say, put it this way. Or nya idea, or ya papa, and I say, say, nipa,
sure.
The also still open. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't give you the human sense in you there. Why they ever for the mother na abra ne panata hospital na your child?
Okay. Okay.
And see your part no feel there. It doesn't make sense to us to go and contest that election.
Okay. But some critics are also saying that stepping aside in a competitive democracy is politically unwise. How does the party reconcile this decision with its political ambitions?
Come again.
It's a ebinim rekade like worry chuon efi or competitive democracy is politically unwise. Now maybe say how does the party reconcile this decision with its political ambition?
Oh no, competitiveness does not just mean democracy.
Okay.
There are Yakoye Ablekuma North. The OC, was it democracy? So you can go and compete just because you have democratic right. Then you prefer Okoye, but it doesn't make sense to get going. But even allowing them to go and select their own candidate without interference is also a democracy.
Okay.
Because you have given them peace of mind, you have given them the chance to go and pick somebody to replace him. It's a democracy. You didn't go there to fight them. So democratic practice, will different. It doesn't mean that when you go and contest,
Okay.
that you are involved or you are practicing democracy. No, I don't think that is the right thing. So we are rather exercising the democratic right by giving them the opportunity to replace their candidate.
Okay. All right. Isa, the statement also mentioned that the risk of further polarization. How do you see the risk manifesting in other regions, including the Western region?
Well, there are other regions, including Western. When you talk of that statement, was referring to what I'm talking of Tamale,
Sure.
Central.
Sure.
Going there to further polarize the system. Let me just put it that way. That
Exactly.
putting some kind of mess in the system. I don't think it's appropriate. At this juncture that people are mourning, I don't think it's appropriate. So we thought of all these things and we decided that no, if NDC also have a sense of humor, then what they have to do is also to emulate. I said almost so ADHD, almost say the no nka one sister Lucy. What do you call it? Akotia.
Sure.
And Skumi died in a very weird circumstance. Nka on yesterday because Nipano one yare one copy and yes or yare that for about Western region had it in my estate in the Nipano see Dama a woman and said I can end this for secure no quite and almost say, oh, once I MP before I got a Tamale Central and yada yaba contest or we are candidate never place Mutaka Muhammad Nayan Tansu and she mentioned a home field. Now once one per candidate and found and replace it in a school. Let's just say because they are Ghana Kaidi ever call and say we'll buy elections in the morning. We can save that money and then we still have representatives in video and those various concerns. So to me, I think it's something that the NDC should also think about.
Okay. Isa me enzi da mun komo ewa hana yankoshe oye the last two komo aye bedi na aja anape minje omu na diwuju menze lady sisi ade bafro lawyer kakraba oreba oncher bia obenyi na wabadan aponcheni. Isa the release says that the greatest tribute is not only winning the fight against Galamsey but ensuring a peaceful replacement. How does the Western Region MPP interpret and act on this dual mandate? Because nkoma wodzino watch there amayo kuni nyina na tribute ni no is not only winning the fight against Galamsey but ensuring a peaceful replacement. Isa, how does the Western Region MPP interpret and act on this dual mandate?
You see, the reason why that statement came in is they were on their way to go and commission what do you call it? A mining, community mining and something. I've forgotten the
name. So it's a responsible mining and
yes. So it was just a replacement of the community mining that the MPP brought to bear. But just rebrand it and then give it a different name. They were going there to commission it. And that's the process that I'm not trying to do or see. So what we are saying.
Hello, Isa. Hello, Isa. Oh, okay. I think we've lost Isa on the line. Ya best answer ya call. No, ya share there. Yensa baka Isa. Na edi nkomo ewo ahomano da na onche. Honorable Samuel Doomsing, assembly member for CC electoral area. Betina from na edi nkomo the afa CC electoral area home. Isa na ahomano. I'm the way film. Yabako, ne akosha, ensa bakanana, ya reach out na, ya can your final words na, you just isema, wako, isa, I hot cake and a paper, obi a return. The other share say, ensa can isa, na ye didn't come out, ewa man, them a meeting can keno, ye didn't come out. We're talking about NPP, what you want, or if you, or yeah, election now, I think Isa is back on the line. Isa?
Yeah.
You know, one who got some of now, the line dropping.
Yes. Now, me can how I ended before, I'm more promising,
Sure.
What the president told Ghanaians in the day. They had the two decisions that one chala, where 1 week, I say, all the Ghana state, you might be the baby.
Sure.
Parliament to declare a state of emergency to make sure that the Galamsey menace is the thing of the past. And then the other one, the promise was to abolish the LI or the CI 2461. Or that particular LI, is giving some kind of opportunity for people to go into the forest. Now, reserve. And so, one first to repeal, you will repeal the LI.
That LI, yeah.
Or more then they declare state of emergency on the Galamsey.
Okay.
Yeah, but what the other in common answer. The LI that they are talking about, almost say they are going to do amendment. Even as I'm talking today, it has not been laid before Parliament. Amendment, number one, amendment. Secondly, declare state of emergency, state of ministers and the people it doesn't make sense. Anybody that is there, you have declared state of emergency and the permanent governance has it. So I don't know whether at the time I know more opposition, no more governance. I say no more just because they want power. That's or you're about 8 months in the year. Now up to now, the parliament to me and declare state of emergency. That Galamsey, their own people are now doing the Galamsey as if we are ending the world today. And see, Jumadi or more, Galamsey is almost as I'm quite Jumania or Musicano. About to say, hey, want to Monton good and from Mobiara, just a Otama Bank. Abai saw Otama, Abana, Casta, and cannot walk. Say, a number trophy with Jaupu, that number to no people, so I am what's the associate. I can say, or no more, or then the stick up for shots here. And yes, Juma, April the Moja, and you're no good, I buy good in your dear Fabra. See, or one or more Galamsey areas in our age. Now, I was thinking that Daminya Maya in Ano would have been a way to help those in the Galamsey areas to survive. I can say Galamsey areas, one or more to about 2 million. And one to me, yeah, because yen are Oscar party, now you feel the Galamsey, they want to enjoy. And to every to me, I say, you have a regulated system,
okay.
Now, we are responsible. Said the every year, no more I'm none so. One thing that you can do to curb this manners is to introduce the what they call a scientific way of discovering good. One, to provide a day a friend of good catcher. Good catcher, there will be there. Good or what? What we are nothing who extract good now. It extracts about 90% of the good. Now, what to me, again, very simple, very easy. Even though those materials are very expensive. But the other way you can do, they are buying on what's called to them a machines. We are near a group or more higher or more community mining. Nay, the machines, they are more tree and crank, somebody. That was the solution that MPP was preparing to bring on board, and that's what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was saying.
Okay.
But propaganda, the are buying. Look at the tragedy that they caused the Ghanaian people, and we are portioning them, we are selling them, and that's not the way to cut the menace of Galamsey, and that's simplest way of just say there, took Galamsey as the another day and then your corner is very dangerous to the lives of Ghanaian people.
Okay. All right, Isa, may I say now, finally, no, Mamimbi, so what lessons does the party draw from this event?
Oh, yeah, personally, we have realized that there are some things that we need not to politicize.
Okay.
The NDC politicize everything, including even the health quarters and the presidential jet, even the president hire a presidential jet or a presidential jet, no conditioning, They politicize it and then make it look like Nana Danko Akufo-Addo doesn't think for Ghana. And it's catching up on them. So we felt that it's something that NDC shouldn't have politicized at all. The lives of people is more than the money that we are ending. So they should be careful next time, and we are also learning from that process. I mean, when they do that, I'll go and sit on the radio station and then prophesize there. I don't think I was.
Okay.
And that was what the NDC people were doing.
Okay. All right, Isa. Finally, how does the NPP in the Western region plan to sustain political energy and unity after this decision?
We have already started doing that.
Okay.
What we are planning to do to sustain political energy in our region is to make sure that unity becomes a strength. Because the Yantumi Anka Yahumbo, now, say, you divide, you say, we flag bearer for the we say away the Musudia. At the end of the day, you are weakening the party structure. And that is what we want to avoid. And that is why, during the amendment of our constitution, we decided that the former executives who were not being used should be part of the delegate system and should be part of the structure again. Then every year, most everybody in the opportunity you can duly be recognized and assigned to a particular duty so that to work with the big man and my party. And and I say, 2 days workshop at Koforidua. Some prominent people were selected to structure the party communication. And I was privileged to be part of the big men who did that.
Okay.
And we come out with a framework that will guide the party in terms of our communication. Because 90% of the job in our politics is about communication. So we have to draft a structure or a framework for an adoption of the National Council.
Okay.
And it will be implemented across the country. Not that very quite now won't see and can
Okay. Okay. All right, this is Amadasi in the other pay the Japan the made in common West Coast TV. Is we uncle or Honorable Samuel Dunson or some Kenchoro Chio Papa or baby.
Old time friend.
Okay. Okay.
The me Baba contract as communication director or campaign manager.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, it's a lot. All right. It's a but that's a bit better. It's a I am ending come up behind the scenes now. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Isa Fuseni and Etsenanka in the Anape or Western Region Communications Director for the NPP or no in the Anape you did in Komoa concerning or the withdrawal from the Tamale Central or elections are Obabado. That's the by-elections are Obabado. Proud to the demise of Alhaji Dr. Muntala Mohammed. Ono ne Nkoma Yetri in the Anapena. Isa has made revealing clarifications there. Quickly, Yenfa Oyesima Beye Enumbina, Yenfenwe, Oye, the Bonkra na Podo, Brad Bintu Martino for Honorable Samuel Dunson were around on Chair Yabokona, Yedin Koma for Sese electoral area. Bentum,
yeah.
Pema Isa Keno, I don't know what that.
I think Nina and Wakana.
Okay.
That's the decision of the party.
Of the party, yeah.
And regions no be agitum.
Sure.
Into the Western region as well, so which are there wajitum. Them are no. Assemble see no. Onya dia oye assemble.
Sure.
And that's the time actually the New Patriotic Party watch the BB.
Mama or a crack and
Watch the BB. They also democracy no more practice no what I say. Oh yeah, but democracy too.
Is that
if you must say it is an upfront, and I'm saying other parties are there, they can also contest.
Sure, they can also contest. Okay.
So there will be a contest.
Sure.
But the people may say, but more by
Okay.
I'm sure the NDC anchor they will do similar thing, and that makes
they will do similar thing.
Oh yeah.
Akwatia by elections, someone died and
no. Akwatia they are different. I'm sure the NPP has given reason to they are pulling out
because of the magnitude of what happened.
Exactly. How more will volunteer? Because there's no way more the NPP will pull out. Clear, the election that happened, the NPP got around 16,000 as against around 52,000. Oh yeah, and the gap between what Muntala had and the parliamentary candidate for the NPP got. Remember, the gap was so huge. However, gap should not deter anybody care contesting because contest me occur one day. So exactly.
But Tamale Central gap more I think 2024 yeah said too wide.
I'll get you there. Okay. But the gap, so almost 35,000. So the gap tells you
election margin.
So your argument is that this time I will be closely. Oh, good. Inti say MPP contest here. Put Owulene how it happened.
Sure.
As time goes by, I can Beveridge gap, and that's how politics have been. Beveridge gap. One day, they will also get there.
Exactly.
Into the MPP not contesting, it has a ripple effect.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Sure. But all contested, many will not get opportunity to vote. Sure. You will not campaign and bring in new people on board. Oh yeah. So they have taken a risk. They have sacrificed for this one. Sure. And remember, that makes democracy beautiful.
Yeah.
But Akutia there is a different ball game altogether.
Okay.
You hold the daily guide now. You have to as lecture on the front page of the delegates. The NPP pulls out of Tamale Central by election has the picture of Justin Koduama, the general secretary for the NPP. Asante Hema Nana Amakunedu Yadom. The third passes on, and he messes with the front page of the delegate. Helicopter crash after 3 attempts to land Kumasi Mayor, and 2 arrested for possessing 519 parcels of narcotics. And he meso iwake.
519 as the opinion.
Melavadia.
What say? It is you.
And to mess with the front page of the Daily Guide, a soldier, 6 others remanded over fuel tanker robbery. And the front page of the Daily Guide, Mason Ewake. You hold the Daily Searchlight, and one the big story. Asante Hema dies at age 91. Hey. There was a report that says 98. This also says 91. So Asante Hema dies. I think I can hear Odukweza Ewaya and see. Age matter. But the cry, she was a beautiful woman. This age opponent say cry picture. And okay, yeah. It was wrong. So the Ghanaian Times here, let was on 1 year. It also has a story. More say Asante Hema passes on at age 98. The Ghanaian Times, page 14 has therefore as the government invites tribute for victims ahead of Friday funeral. And many 6 more by high. There will be a national funeral for them on Friday. But I can say our tribute there. Ayana is inviting tribute from Amir Song Nti Meswe Ewake. Vigorously fight Galamsey to honor memories of helicopter crash victims. Nti is that song Ewake, and that's what people are saying. Cause helicopter issue me cause there was a program about more Galamsey akara awilea. Nti many we should end Galamsey in honor of these people. The Chronicle, Wake, is say, Kwabna, Japan wants by-election scrapped, proposes a political convention. And to me, you see, by-election like you don't man, we should take what we call political convention. So if you get the Chronicle, the Chronicle will explain to you what the political convention means. More, Kobina J. Japan is proposing the Gonja smoking COP pulls raffle on colleagues into Mercy Iwaki allegedly prevent arrest of narcotics suspect at Adabraka. So that's ganja. Ganja smoking COP pulls, okay. Okay. Asante Hema passes on. That's what the front page of the Chronicle says. In the inside is xenophobia. There has been an issue of Nigeria man taking over the Ghanaian market and how Ghanaian traders so they want to also rise against the core and drive Nigerians here. But the president had said we shouldn't entertain Ozonyeni. Okay, South Africa is noted for Ozo. When they normally rise against fellow Africans, believing they've taken away their market. Meso e Kenny. And Kobe, Hosro, na yeva the new trust, yeva Jojo's rock. Asante Hema, Nana Kunedu, Yadom passes on. And basically, the big story on the front page of the various newspapers say it's about the demise of Asante Hema. That is making the headlines for majority of them. And it has to do with 8 gallant men more.
A story took here. I say it's never true that Dr. Baumia mobilized more votes than any first-time NPP candidate except Ekufuado. That is Razak Kojopoku declares.
Yes. So I think newsmaker runs Dr. Haji Mahmoud Baumia say first-time presidential candidate for the NPP, Ekufuado. Working Isaiah there be more vote the vote that he had. So I'm sure this is it's an argument that buttress the point he should be given another opportunity to lead the party. Kennedy Japan say it shouldn't be an automatic thing. You should be handpicked to lead a new patriotic. There should be a proper contest. There should be a free and fair election and contest for Bomua. Whoever wins leads the party for the new patriotic party. Kobe, you've had the new trust, you've had Jojo's rock.
Okay, all right. Bentum, now it's an Ankara pay. Then the Bokrate na podo, or the Abre. And quickly, and die and went to Yaba, na yezi, or the big interview with the Honorable Assembly Member for Sese Electoral Area, Honorable Samuel Dumson, Yebedin Command for Sese Electoral Area, Okita 9 communities, Ewanase. How is he coping with Sese Electoral Area? Yebedin Command for quickly and I am. Yeah, but the show still continues. All right, welcome back to Coastal Morning on West Coast TV. End up being too much say. And I pay West Coast TV was a actual one I catch there. Driving local growth through collaboration from August 12, 2025. The MC for Ahanta West engineer Ebenezer Kofiedu will be visiting companies across Ahanta West Municipal for familiarization, strengthen partnership, promote business development, and support our local economy. In the Oshase in the Tuesday, 12th August 2025. Ma Oda Oye West Coast TV. Honum the Kofiedu Oye MC for Hunter West no. Was a familiarization tour as quickly. My main corner me guest in Kozi in Komo. Honorable Samuel Dumsing. Good morning, Mama. Watch me just a one jima anyway.
Yeah, so.
Nakedia.
Amadu.
Yali ashe.
Oh, Amadu.
Ama no balon kun.
Hey, Amadu serious. Amadu mo MC Kenny.
Okay.
Nimeni yedi nkomo. Ma ehan kame yedi environment.
Okay.
Imu akwa da kra mo ne wan me busy mu akọ. Makra me yemui. Oh. Nti woni ze mkom keya. Ansa na ya ho what is it?
Okay.
Formalization. Yeah. Okay. Because Jokomo ya kan e ho ayinu.
Okay.
Formalization.
Okay.
Say idi.
Okay.
Say the momojuma.
All right. All right. Honorable Samuel Dumsing na me awo modern na ye wolo no. Na anwa mi no e. Yamrado mi.
Yamru gwazri ire.
Yebela boko.
Yes.
Sisi so e.
Oh, yamru gwazro. Ile Alice. Nini the baba.
Say maybe our 9 communities.
Yeah, more 9 communities
under your electoral area.
Under my electoral area.
Mamizi Sese Akenden.
Freti. Inase. Frobon and Timwa. Tundu. Achukwai. Wow. Person.
Example 9. Be any idea pa.
Yeah. I kept but you want more engaged. And
sure.
Akene
the small town.
Ichon. Ako Fritia. Ichon. Ako free Inasia. And you have also to Achukwa until Azokan more Ako. More until it Juma.
Beni Abojima. Nyamini Yellow. I mean, this is your second term. Yeah. You know, you are now in your second term as assembly member for CC. Yeah. What lessons from your first term are shaping your leadership in this new term?
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me take this opportunity to thank West Coast TV for inviting me on their program.
Sure.
So that we share the sentiment of CC electoral area problems. And it's Murua Hanis Sunam Zema me deliver my Itifa Witi Warshe Voice TV West Coast TV.
Sure.
Most especially me electoral area. Me opinion leaders.
Sure.
Kobe, yes, lessons the Yeshua Bibri. For my first time, at least now my first time.
Sure.
During the election, when you are going for second
election,
time, we be some at least short force at least ma obebi se obia no ebia oye papa ebia na oye nti ma oye papa no o hye nkran ma oye bono no isua azifrim nti I always see the criticism a criticize ma na enyem hwe na mom na pede some kind of enyem bon na mom say a criticize man na chere e pede me yaz papa nti either there what criticism no or good and the bad so oye bad is that nchoro no oye bad because as I me na say criticize man na chere oye bad na mum as I minye na criticize nti oba na dem no yesua nzema bibiri wom baby a Alice ntumi yan rich bomozen sisi a yegudu kakra nti yesua zeze yesua bibiri
okay all right honorable Samuel dum signal etenanka ana erehwe no West Coast TV honorable do na record on the like ezikan na ezindoma ewa onyada abibiara no wo manfo wo bohu. Now, how do you balance, the role in the assembly with being accessible to the people on the ground? Like, it's 9 communities. One good thing under your electoral area. Would you make your assembly as you are under subworks? You are under a committee. Edi Jumo Aba kwana na fado na married to no kwana ebo hu won crofo otober.
Yeah, Kobe, that's it. Na Eric Kaneze, na subcommittee. How many times do you go for subcommittee meeting? Maybe it is only when we be a general assembly.
Okay.
Be a general assembly. No, the subcommittee. What committee and sana? What is it? The general subcommittee. What committee and sana general assembly? Wabado. Because during subcommittee, no, we can discuss issues. About the subcommittee.
Okay.
I mean, more works. Na more agric.
Okay.
Nti agric is a nensam baba agric director. Or the nensam baba. Na ye bubu wa na ye wia. Yes, a call. What is it? Ezeku. Na Ezeku. Na sunti. What is it? Subcommittee sini na no. Obobu nsam no wa. Na was akọ Ezeku.
Okay.
Nti was akọ executive committee meeting na obubu one na was about general assembly.
Okay.
Na general assembly ya abeja atum. Nti today was na Erica no there wo aboko community members no wo bohu na Alice say Emma wo hu a na chere de oye bo apayo de Emma wo hu.
Okay.
Because assembly humanity oye yako as a meetings in here maybe three times in a year.
Okay.
Nti 3 times in about meetings 3 times.
Okay.
First quarter, second quarter.
Sure.
Because since everybody say your August. Yako meetings too. Nti mbrane say at least anko bi kura no ko ibasan wo.
Okay.
Ebia nsam bi wo ho a ohia da wo da wo kaka ho asama at least na ono ofre ho na no wo nti say e kan da ma tede ababa subcommittee meetings maybe 3 times in a year. More 2 subcommittee nti maybe 6 times.
Okay.
Nti 6 times in a year. Na oye den na onyine omanfo wo hu. Nti ono de bia no oye adwuma o manfo wo hu sen assembly na on srede bia no oye subcommittee meeting another general assembly meeting na wode eba ho at least bia ohia wo electoral area no your departmental was hu dwuma.
Okay.
Because say mo kwane nya onyin da metena wa na maka the general assembly ansana ma baka ho asam wabra what is it works department what there mukoko kachire so that ibia ono so obotum mo onyi won bezi hu komo bia no because ibia sisia me akatenchi kwa no wase ehwe ne iya wase pa nsuru otuti wase na say ka de retran ma wako meeting ansana me works department engineer me nezi hu komo ane da makase me municipal chief executive yezi hu komo no na makade o se obeye no to binti nomfa me yezi hu komo na mo yinsan sinzi komo ansana nde wasase nti ne de me fiade ya pe say TV station a mezi enyizi mezi ma ho na nka nde member because me MC wo appointment at least what there o man fu wo hu na wo hu ehun ne hiasem
okay na wa so etimu tu ana ma
ete ehun ne hiasem ehun ne hiasem na etu anamo na wo de etu metu.
Okay. All right. Honorable Samuel Dumse na me ending come on na ewa ha. Be said you know, ebo Korea election no. Ben Boshe na de she won crofo na abakwan na erefado na you know, edzi Boshe na esha won no do. What are some of the promises you made during your re-elections and what are the roadmaps for delivering them?
Yeah, me call for me re-election. Na your problems be a ebe yentum yan so ano yentum ya yan fa san Canada yenwie ono na me ye de Alice obomozena zimama we hu ma ho kaka nti mo tuado dama na azibiara yehia because I make de samodum sinam individual person ewa nti say menye oman muni nyina yebom na ya chichiri bibia ono no obotum wakodo because ibia eba ketencha ame ibia mepe nwumasua nti makade aketenchi yehia library ba ibia aketenchi yen priority omani nyina no priority nye library
okay
ibia priority sanitation toilet and a relocation of GHS anti wada enyin penfu wozim komo enye oman wozim komo na ehia sama dodo no nyina ya bakan na nyina ya so na ya nti that was what I told them there every community biano yen ehia zibia no bobo mozen na mezihu djuma ma wakoyim because ma yo gudu yirizi komo na ame mezema adwene baba also was one adwum baba we deliberate on the zamani now na you two and amon until that was exactly what I told them about ketenchi there now we want GHS or CC the purpose of that GHS no ya serve because mo otin there was the GHS be CC wabra na primary school owo aketenchi sentra was the kesi sese there then times na asamasa school ni wo kamfa krom GHS ni wo ampata no dam area sini na GHS ni wo aba butria GHS ni wo nti say yenya assembly say world vision what's the wopede wosi GHS that no one from base center so that asamasa yin botum aba school or butre yin botum aba school or na aketenche yin botum aba school or sisia butre when you need GHS enfa asamasa when you need GHS kan for chrome when you need GHS nti say oban dem za no aketenche or serve them GHS and the problem that we are encountering now is not that we are encountering now we have been encountering is say nsuto pa ifru aketenchi zirba sese or block nsunu block kwa no nti it is until nsunu botwen na wobotu mu akọ school say osai pa akwa no tum say ma mafama no wontu wonko school nti say dem na otiza na baby nso a asen awfo nya time nsra wonmba wabra until the primary awfo bia tum okoho ansa na bia wakọ n'edwuma no GHS no nti oban dem nti omani nyina ya aja atum na relocate GHS from CC to Aketenchi yeguda yerizi hujuma eba enyina side ya kada yenya what is this KG akwana yeba fada yebenya basic school wo hon at least yegudo ye nti baby a ye won kesen a wote hena se yegudu so a yerizi hujuma am promise de moba eyi na mbeye na mom moba na wo boama wo hwe ma ho keka because obi nipa na wora atikrom ho wo yim ho keka wo yim eyi nti won hwe ma ho keka na won soma because me a servant me a sumafo dem soma na wo bosoma mu butu me zi ho dwuma na me the result papa me the abre electoral area. That was exactly what I told them, and Muguda Mrizi them.
Okay, all right. To them, Erica, that was what you told them. Now, Muguda area them. Are there certain projects which are going on in your electoral area? You know, the developmental project in terms of sanitation or maybe one to some and our car and they are all called away electoral area now.
Yeah, madasi ebano project mama etumi hu na ohona wo hwe obi a ono so owo mboe a obutumo za aboa hen oza be eba friti na your kg.
Okay,
kg ni alice abraba wo bokwenyim
sure.
Nti yen na sinya kgs a akwana ya bafado na yenya basic school yam fado me yem mpemfo etu the man ma for now your kg se obey next academic year you been your kg to class 4.
Okay,
class 4 yere kan na mo no eba schools ni bia classes ni bi ya combine one then them kg blog honorable Samuel Jumfia oben we see 2 blocks of the mayan there you using as kg into Mrs. Asim we see modern kg ni bi my freighty into the old one yazi honorable Samuel Jumfia nizem yazi bi aye class na kg nso offices bi wo ha ye create as a higher class sisi a baby a ye dru no ye teachers na ye hia teachers as a kg to class 4 your two government teachers two government teachers no and sister crow oni sene ma wako want to add maternity leave this is as I'm speaking no one teacher from KG1 to class 3 is not easy. Nti yen nuanum bi na ya fa hon ma worbo ahen eba inase a ono so KG ni bia started from KG1 sisia inase or class 4 you bu in next academic year you call class 5 mrekasan ono so you only one teacher.
Okay,
you only one permanent government teacher.
Wow.
Nkani na ekumanfo na wofa na wo twa ko eba de eba nyina se a education unity motrowe muzi shortage of teachers unity motrowe muzi ko Holy Child College.
Oh, okay.
Or Takrady. Takrady ma woman one mentees ni bi.
Oh, okay.
So what outer what my nti what my be more boy na is it 2023 and 2023 zina wo ben at least wo be on national service usan the crew the relationship the cordial relationship that they had with them nti ma me safon wo be one service.
Wow.
Wo sis inase wo
wow.
America san service npo we one service but voluntarily.
Wow.
Because washa you need teachers wo school nti warbo hen you good yerekase inase ya pede yesi basic school ni bi nti ya shase 3 classroom.
Okay.
Ya shase a ya ye twa foundation ye gu concrete ye guda yesre mwe na yeze ashase blocks nimpo you good neutral blocks in bi ma letters actual letters ezako bibia ye betumi ye hia moya ye bi se mekasa ne ye bi ba ye good ye nti eba no dema se ekane project bi a ya shase a eba ketinchi dey a the relocation of GHS in GHS you go do ya to ma we do what is it lentil level yeah benevolent there wabwa sisi you good kese you do lentil level ba wabwa 2 packet of iron sheet as you good kese
but sometimes if you can share the pictures with us of baby away drew now there things are so you think now the 2 screens no that we have well-being hunters who are doing well. Some are in the diaspora. We have those that we signed a sister cities agreement with, the Bahamians. They are also there. You know, they come in to support some of this project.
Yeah. Inti Kobe, I can say, oh yeah, here pa. At least it's unfortunate I don't have it on my phone. My phone is say, and saying, I could be a microphone. Inti, I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Now I say about it in chat. Today you do roofing level. I about free today. On us we see what is it? The toilet.
Okay.
But I can't get this of the newly chiefin wabwa is toilet. My sister also almost lentil level. I don't know the last week me initiate more okay chemde mambra na yesterday the church or letters yazama ebinuma wabobwa him nti mekasa with the Sunday leadership of Fritty Yekisia Matunsa afre ebusian wo Fritty ebusian painful na wo Fritty na what is it youth leaders are wo Fritty na man painful wo Fritty yen nyina yin share on round table yin make discussions yin deliberate on the issues na yin ho ekwana ye befado na yetum ya boa ma Fritty wafa ne tampa ifra because ebusian mo tere ma meeting na ye ebusian on waji kurun ekurunu oye wanzian bebere won wo ba nyina yeze boyon sabrane baby a yefi ede ami ahade na mefi okay ahade na efrin ebanaze na erboa na ya ma ekurunu wetumpun ma wafa ne tempefra ama echena se obizi wechi na kade me yonro komukru nye baby atio na me yonro komukru ma oba so okay ukrum ye feel develop ukru na I can na that is why Mrs. Yami Adoma Sunday and last week Sunday na what they the meeting no ba na eyibi wo nti mpemfo kede yamfa share Yami Adoma this week Sunday ye kwekisia no pada me ye the mazin me free na mo be inase me inase mpemfo ni nyina ye bishia na yezin komo because my brother mam Canada ni na no ba mukruma man sono abodoso more nti obandama assemblyman these are some of the challenges me there emba ma nti ma pare ye nyina ye tena round table na ye discussions all hands on must be on deck.
All right, 47 minutes after 9 on Coastal Morning on West Coast TV, and I pay a good drink come, but let's get interactive. Echo Facebook, Asama Yebi Sandana pay there. What is the term bonfire called in the Ahanta language? So let's get interactive. We also forward in Chefa Brand, not sure what's it. When I am Bomazon, Nayanshana Yankin Kanina, our Yebisa, the bonfire. Bonfire na domdodo wakanara no bonfire na hantedin ya abedze. All right, yanko Facebook na yanko can on the messages yenua oye Frederick Yankee enua Yuwan Bernardine Yuwan says my honorable Samuel Dumson honorable Bernardine say my honorable you. Bernardine honorable say Isemo. Okay, Ebenezer Odro says West Coast TV in Genzini. Also in Genzini. Yo yati I will spelling uncle Najaba. I will yebisa hunter no. I will throw a Brofoder man in Zagin man. All right, let's get interactive. Bra now also for what's a brand in common. Quickly, my call honorable Samuel Dumson hold now 18 common. Breno or ye papa. Ya boss okay, on your needs in common for education, what did that do? You share access to healthcare, or your major concern in rural Ghana. How are you ensuring the residents of Sisi get timely medical care? And you find there, the various chips compounds, you know, do you have some in your various communities? And how are you ensuring, the residents of Sisi to get timely medical care?
Yeah, Kobe Menasi. But we have one chip compound.
Which is serving the 9 communities.
Yes.
Wow.
Na chip compound no Aketinchi.
Okay.
At least no bear na chip compound no. Mboya yes yugudo a ye yaruboa. Yugudo. Na saying ya problems bi wo what is it? Aketinchi wo. Yeah, encounter problems so ma you turn suffer head directorate.
Okay, share some of the problems with us.
Oh, the problems that we or Aketinche was when Afribe abundant breeding be boo born. Ma in fact niti pay pa are very serious. Na walkway fortunately will be control midwife na no nti according to midwife midwife is na answer na makaka kuman phones according to midwife no wo be no na the seriousness of the case nti or catch one there one fa no ko agunam kwanta ma one tiase ma kuman no nya problem with the midwife. Ma ekumanfo so wokan de was a afrano zenebe na abra was an urban po what is it soje ni bi no your sisi no pam quarters no
abem soje
oh nya abem soje
soja fan
we are soja fo
okay
na no pam na nkru na obamben no nya problems bi nti oma no pamfo wo trowe was a quay they will hear protection nti ona wo ma on them asojafo nti every month bia no wo sesa one
okay
no was biba nti na dem sojeni no oba aboto ediba no oba aboto azo Aketinchi na orban no ohun ni de dem abundant building no we bu afro ma ohun de water wa eyi pa nti sojeni no oboe na oyi afran nti oyi na we prepare nti ozeno call chip company wo nti ozeno call ose midwife according to sojeni neza okay according to sojeni ose ozeno dru won na midwife no kitchen de no enyin kwaguna
okay
ma according to soldier say why that anka anjino na ampopa muja no na de amman first aid ansana akade onyin kwaguna nti abra onyin rokon in fact soldier yin bufuwi ma ohona oyen no obi sende say midwife no pa na afrana we pra abrintina ampopa no mujan na amman first aid ansana ayenti oba ne dem no ekuru no man in fact won bufuwi ma it wasn't easy that very day na you was that day near assembly meeting nti a confirmation of municipal chief executive nti man kofie ntem na mokwa na nti in fact mokwa ze na mo de wo chip compound wo keye no in fact na oyenti me come on down omano me come on down na me frɛ director the one bra na yen resolve them issue no in fact nti yen resolve issue no oye asam kese pa you share the entire community na the way because on one perception in there what there anka midwife no o man no first aid opopa no muja na according to Ghana Health Service one ethics one nature there only there at least what there airfare casing but airfare no according to madam no airfare no say ogeno na opopa muja no ordinance kan no eya what there otro report
okay
as biara ozaye no what there otro asana bana obotro obepopa moja no ontum unsolve nti ebia the delay kakra obedile no obo afra no botum we wahwe kwa nti the best thing there what there okay there one you know nko nti according to Ghana Health Service one na chede madam no nezena oye no at least or boa afra nti o menti oba ne dem no in fact na ekrumanfo no the way wo ye na azinti oma wo transfer midwife
okay
ma numu nsam bebre na midwife no bi mbe na be fortunately for us Ghana Health Service one directorate most especially directorate one akasa because on one say we catch on the until when you be na why ebi so wo hia bi nti ne bi na say yentum sa somebody ntum yentena na yen solve no amicably na de bia no your solving problem or your threatening na some either ono was a boko bibia yen wona ka fortunately for us we have gotten a new midwife you good dana na odua no owum no why yen norms there ali say obi ti baby na say ofima ali so dey sisi wo midwife guda osisi wo ye kasan na necessary ono so oban dem no akometu be ya wona akasa ma uguda worry ejuma nti for health care at least igudu ye be na what is it chip compound yin painful guda ya kasa de at least we must move from the chip compound yes a maternity ward yes a back because your midwife
no baby to the health center
so on do health center at least or by upgrade no because from chip compound and health center but at least your chip compound akatenche ward chip compound with midwife at least seyinya what maternity ward the back one botum anti gradually no botum you move to what is it health center because the possibility there whether you move from health center to chip compound from chip compound to health center is very high.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Honorable Samuel Dunson and Breno it's papa waka sima beya aba sambina the program ni neza but mamimbi so amidst all these challenges what drives you to keep serving the people of Sisi after one term in office?
Yeah.
You like
challenges Kobe challenges in put man kabibri
in the space of 1 minute
challenges have me face o akatinchi pa yin chieftaincy problem masa chieftaincy most especially akatinchi woye basa
wow
ekọ as development so developmental agent entum nkade you will do it without them.
Debbie, you can't.
We must do it with them.
Sure.
With them, no. Ekoha. Ne you see, ewaha. Achina when ni ya. Ose ewaha. Mebo hu de any mover. Ose ewaha. Nti chede
confused.
Masa confused. Na de bia police station. Mebo wan there. Assemblyman no watching.
Watch assemblyman.
Let's say police invite wa.
Okay.
No watching. na cultural statement a cultural statement we tell what about say na some man chai azari na yin na gudo area say ewa o say na development of agent
agent of development
ni nti bibian yan a police fuzin komo say obi wonya asam na say police no no afre awo assemblyman there honorable bomozana catch them asumusin there complaints bi abanti ombra na chere eka ho
chere awona
because police ni na so osi ibia so ono oba na chere wa beche wo
sure
so police oba obi be kom na so oba na chere wa beche na mum opede amika no wa catch assemblyman there assemblyman wa be dem nipa wa be no complain nti bomozana catch there ombra na oba explain it onya eka chere na osi I support I na yin nipa na ko police station erboa no ma fantastic erboa no ma me yin dem yin bi ofreti frobo ho me aketenche na chere dem yin ase honorable catch odam na dey bi nti wa be nti ombo mazina yin na manti ombo mazina ombra na yin okona wozi nkomo na ape awumpo na dam nyimpa npo no kwae ma problems nti ono ye one na brother insult ahorba say obi tum obebe gina wanyim na we bi se wasa assemblyman wasi da masemi na acheche mu che na wasi amede na muyim de amede mumbu amede wasi mumbu ade mumbu ade o se edi anka message wa ho ba message obutum onam no wa some mo osi na se bia me dam school chip company asemia na obi wa katena onyina yankofo akatena aketenchim pinfo asisifo nkwase nti na mkeche ne
ya besre ya TV nti oya na
asama no
na moment but honorable oya na these words no one aya that one platform they be ho a obetim na wa
nti na maybe say na mruchemo na maybe say nti aketesia dem ampemfi a ereshe wona ho badami why are them na nti say dem ampemfi so wo bi kan wa akebutu masena ho back to that extent mo ose na yeyi am na me say abade na why na nti nsama orisisi wo clinic nti amisa modumsin so bi wo na say wajin 50 Ghana 200 cedis me da me demu a obey den me sambe complain antrema obey den me hu no o hakan anti na me say nti obey den na panyin no enye complain why complain na akere panyin bi mo wenzu na wala ya complain na akere won po aba nti on wonti krom ha no wasese waroba funam wasese o say awon po mi hia na ezo ho aba aji kuro na bodo arbuan ma kuro na etwumpo no aji kuro na bodo aji aboso ekuro no wodi a na wenya panyin bi so o sande watwe manso na waka cho da bi a supporting na unsupporting na tu baby arojo no na waka no no so we be gine mechi o hihye wa horoba in fact challenges is nti da bi amaka da onu nti na assembly adwuma no we je ya ma yen mu bide enye na tere hwemfa ye ho I said that is why me family me contest assembly election my fourth time na me winning election I'm amazing man you be no offers me ngino I mean me pede me serve me call first one me free my family members what to it am what catch am there one penema because ejuma akoka ya wo hye wa roba won fa nyizi mo
one penema nkwaye
one pinam care and Kobe mama kan there that is exactly what is going on otum what shower roba nti what shower me bia mama say cause what's happen Until you must say, what to me shower, and fortunately for me, I have a good wife. What's shower, what say? Not me, say, so I say, a bit. I mean, of what's our about famo or famo ben. Utu was sa no pada was sawe ahoba. Na o Sunday or you good na when you say when you be butu akafa no. No nti at least for challenges by yenezi. Yes, yam madam challenges no only 10.
Yeah, from 7.
Ayen ye bobwa ya ye ma wa ye. Ametena anyimpa ese Methuselah oye 900 and and so
I better know oje we as legacy. All right.
Jesus oye in 33 and so e banaze nti Sam Odumsin ba wiade mu obaby nti oba sese electric abade no obeye. That is the only thing that we do.
Sam Odumsin ba sese electoral area no obey no abe legacy no be jay. Sam Odumsin finally in a space of 2 minutes, if you could achieve only one legacy project before leaving office, what will it be and why?
Yeah, but me bija there mutumi nya schools. Mama me electric area mo wako aboa eyi eba muku marketing ni sisi electric area on up them relationship many school for holy chat anything every biano one admission biano o man protocol what say on na wo pede wo teacher training.
Wow.
I mean normal one for I am my catcher kum there and monfu bia nkwa ma one rejecting when you admission that.
Wow.
This term this year what admission mo one was send them the message there and this info bia me that no me educate one me one kasa as if pede abazin na pede bi won ma me ne kasa ya ma sisia ogudo oko school that no yoko Spotify we tram picture bi them picture bi a onam social media me ne MP me vi school kwa bisi boating onwa me ne wo tram e wo na mesro esro na mesro no obi a ntase da esro no ni reason in there girl bi a menya mama onya admission wo holy chat no one kwan wo boy school no onkwe
Okay.
Ma na mama abe complain na kirem mama yen ga na akasa me na ye ya maga no still no onkwe nti mi shi aga no first face na se sports face na se ma mu no na me hu de MP so ti ho na the way the relationship that me MP wo no na me mo ka tena nti mo kwa na me complaining man de no small girl bi a oko school onko nti MP awon mbobi wo me pede enye ne kasa mam na etunufu mam no so honorable na won na mko hwe ga no na mze ne be nti me yin ba high table ma onye ne kase nti onye ne kase wie MP man promise ewa nti promise a ozema no through aminti na oze promise the man nti me onye ne kase wie na ga no kwen na me offer nti offer am na okay asema onye ne ken okay chirem nti okay na mka chende mami cheda how the epeda ye bibia no say na say input it ya cutting razors no ni nti ono na okay chema na mresrewa wo picture nti metwana me kase wie me na obi ka chem de honorable which of pictures na videos na ene MP Kasan which of pictures na one child no we pay na MP na ze atem de me o pictures o muzirike dede ntina okay kire man sana on the bottle anti that was anti admissions na America na me ono ni bi at least ya pede ya boa yimpusadofo yimpusadofo ama etena echina enyiwa obutu mu akade oh dem papa yi anade and baby a no say oh dem papa yi na oboa mo dem pempem because enyim baby a so ebodura ebehia mboa nti at least ma yepede yeye na yazeboa ye nkrofo nti yegudo nti holy child dey amen makede ahanta we simple odu bibia na atu de pede kwa bomozen na koto forms na wia
Fabrice honorable someone
awo send soft copy no fama na manso bibia meze bokon ebinu menye bi aworko nti it is not about later area anase odu bibia wode to nsako bibia at least because ye ben no later area ye ben ye ya wa say was I saying no you tum you were office and nkomo biara ye pin bia bezin at least ogin na anuye o sande ye afro papa na ye pede ye som nti ye mpanyfo yonkrum ne biam kade yonkrum abosom yonkrum bibia yakwa ye nananom no wotan ni chi de ye mbo nti at least kobi ye guda ye de ye be free power mbe free power na eba healthcare major mana educational I say eba military area bibia mo wonsu
okay wow
bibia yo unsu yo mbe nyeda so me eyo mbe mechanized bow free mechanized bow inase aketinchi or mechanized bow the pampan no mo asay ayuano na ya nti ali se guda ye yerboa and
all right honorable Samuel Dumson madam saying down a pay the je penny be me yedin ko na mom no ya be pemme ni abasese electoral area ho nankasa ni ato all the 9 communities na yenso yenya footages na nzama record ho na eti egu yen every yedo. It's 11 minutes after 10 number be me ho kwan my the Coastal Morning on West Coast TV yedini na yede baba na ewie anapay babonko St Mary's na nko chia oye Marino say Mary no menu in the birthday or Mary I mean sure no your kese the Maraso and a Priscilla answer ya mean sure na on your kese and Ibrahim Anyas Ibra bijidi de nyamenadum bibiara ye siso or ya Mr. Shen Michelle and the Anape honorable in your own chair a crown and be better that to now
say it's natural we started from where you ended
Mr. Shen
Mr. Shen and picture na mami monko St Mary's ewa a constitution amaso mo constitution picture producer was about to screen o cameraman this no twa o o cameraman no twa o cameraman no twa nti if you na picture o free opo yi na maminchi a monko what is it sankre na minkichia one headmistress
yeah
one headmistress oti one can change one frame mom fay na we program ape I'll return her call now na sankro GHS SHS enwa o problems o kobi dabena me found me ewo Mama Oti, Chow and Nana Pay will be on your headmistress for Sankor Senior High School. I have West Coast TV, a book of Sankor, not Yakozi Nkomo, our Hodoma. Aha, number man who can't. But yet the program Nina, yet the base, aha, West Coast TV, Middens Benjamin Kobiata. Mama, good morning.